Neurogenesis. What is it? How does it work? Where does it come from? Who are you people? Why are you in my house? Hi, my name is John. Neurogenesis. What is it? How can we achieve it? Can it really make a difference in our cognitive adaptations? In this video, I'm explaining a little bit about embryonic neurogenesis and adult neurogenesis and why those two things are a little bit different but very beneficial for us. So let's check it out. So good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day out. My name is Jonny Ross. I'm a student at the University of Kentucky right now, and I just did a bunch of research about neurogenesis so that you don't have to. So you can just sit here and watch this video. So neurogenesis is a little bit complex, but I simplified it in this video. So if you guys get any benefit out of this at all, consider subscribing. So leave a like, leave a comment, if it helped you in any way. I'd really appreciate that. If you don't like it, consider leaving a hateful comment. If you stay till the end of the video, I'm going to be showing you guys what I use to promote neurogenesis. It is a nootropic supplement. Really, really interesting. So please stay tuned for that. I'd also like to make a disclaimer really quickly that I'm not a doctor and I'm not an expert. If you are an expert and you do know more than I do, I'd really appreciate if you left a comment and pointed out where, I might have messed up or missed some things, because really this video is just meant to help people get a good understanding. So, I'll actually pin your comment if it's beneficial and well supported and you're an expert and you're calling me out because I'm a big dumb dummy head. And that's very possible. It's very possible that is. So, neurogenesis. What is it? When does it start? Neurogenesis is just the process of making new brain cells, and this begins when we are this big. Probably smaller. Probably a lot smaller than that, yeah. So around embryo day 13, a division in your embryo occurs where you're a two-layered organism, and one layer is promoting epiblasts, the other is promoting hypoblasts. Okay, so I found this tree online. I've got the sources in the description, and it shows you that from these epiblast cells we eventually get to the brain cells, right? And that's what we're talking about. That's neurogenesis. So I'm not going to go through the exact lineage of an epiblast cell to a neuron, but very basically we're moving from epiblast cells to a neural stem cell or a neural progenitor cell. So stem cells are mitotic, right? So they split symmetrically into two. They split their genetic information and become two, which I wish I could do. I wish I could be Johnny and Johnny and Johnny. I don't have a reason for that. I just think that'd be really cool. Anyways, so your brain is focusing on splitting a bunch of neural progenitor cells into creating a pool of neural progenitor cells that as an embryo you will eventually turn into neurons, and neurons are your brain cells. Very, very basically, they're just your brain cells, right? So neural progenitor cells can become any brain or central nervous system cell that your body can produce. What? Neural progenitor cells, more so from the embryonic stage than in adulthood, are capable of becoming almost any of those, and that research is below. So from this point on, as an embryo, you're looking at creating 100 billion neurons as an adult, and into adulthood you'll generate about 60 trillion neural connections in the brain. So that's a really simple process, happens overnight. 100 billion is a really, really small number, right? And I'm just messing with you guys. It's crazy. It's awesome. All right, so another important thing is apoptosis. All right, here's a video of apoptosis right there. Apoptosis. Oh, I'm a little apoptosis. I'm doing apoptosis. I'm a cell. I'm doing apoptosis. I'm dying. I'm dying over here. I'm a dying cell. I'm gonna become dead, Yeah. I think this video looks like an egg scrambling itself. Hey Alexa, make me apoptosis for breakfast. I use an Android. I don't even have Alexa, so that's stupid. But anyway, apoptosis is a self-destruct program that's genetically coded, so a cell knows when to kill itself, essentially. And this is important because when you are restructuring a neural pathway, some cells need to get out of the way, basically, to let other cells come in and do their work and become more efficient. And the brain is looking to do that. Put all those together and you've got embryonic neurogenesis. Okay, so before you're born, essentially, that's where your brain cells come from. Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm a baby and I've got like a brain. That's sweet. Now, what if I was like an older baby? Like like right now. So neurogenesis looks a lot different in adults, and researchers didn't think that neurogenesis in adults was possible until like 30 to 20 years ago. And all the research is in the description, by the way. Neurogenesis in adults only happens in very specific areas of the brain. It only happens in the hippocampus. So the hippocampus is thought to be your emotion, memory, autonomic nervous system center. Then you've got the subgranular zone of the dentate gyrus and the lateral walls of the lateral walls of the lateral ventricles. I gotta level with you. I don't know what those do. I didn't look that up. So according to research, it looks like stem cells are produced in various places in your body, but those stem cells have what's called potency, which is the ability to become a specific cell. So like I said, neural progenitor cells are neural stem cells. They only have a certain range of nerve cells that they can become, and this range actually decreases as we age, as we get into adulthood. But that being said, neurogenesis is still incredibly powerful in adulthood. It's one of the ways that our brains are capable of adapting to new environmental demands. So for example, if you're trying to learn a new language, or if you're learning to code video games, or if you're learning to play a new video game competitively, muscle memory is really important in gaming, and neurogenesis can help you hardwire those muscle memories. If you're learning to play a sport, if you're learning new soccer drills, if you're learning to meditate, if you're learning to calm yourself and to achieve higher focus. I really believe in meditation and neurogenesis, especially together, because creating pathways for your brain to focus better is something that can benefit your life in an incredible amount of ways. So neurogenesis in adults, we can literally change ourselves. We can change who we are just by understanding that we can change our synaptic capacities. I think that's a really important thing. Now, Jonny, I tell you what, that neurogenesis is good, but now where can I get it? Daisy's like, dude, you are annoying. You are loud and annoying. Here's my butt. All right, bye, Daisy. So how can we promote neurogenesis on a regular basis? It's been shown that neurogenesis, it actually occurs when we're getting enough sleep, which is recommended is above 6 hours. If you're not getting 6 hours of sleep a night, you're getting a strong cognitive decline. And then exercising regularly, and just being healthier, like eating right and sleeping right and drinking water. Implementing healthy habits is implementing the optimization of your brain for promoting neurogenesis. Or you could supplement, and you can supplement. Now, I recommend you talking to a professional. I'm not telling you to take anything, but there are a lot of supplements out there that will promote to you this idea of neurogenesis. That might be why you're looking it up right now, to be honest, is you found a supplement, you're like, neurogenesis, what the is that? And hopefully I've helped you out a little bit with this. So as I said at the beginning, I am using a product right now which promotes neurogenesis. This product is called Qualia by Neurohacker Collective. It is a nootropic stack. If you don't know what nootropics are, I've got a video. I will link it, boom, up there. And you can check this out. I'll leave a link in the description below. Qualia is composed of all natural ingredients. There's no synthetic made chemicals in it, and it's very thoughtfully formulated so that all the ingredients work together, and it increases all kinds of things, but it also promotes what's called BDNF and NGF, and these are what are known as neurotrophic factors. BDNF and NGF are simply compounds that help tell your nerve cells to become neurons, right? So having more of these, you'll get more of those neural progenitor cells to become neurons as opposed to other nerve cells. And if you're a really busy person, or you're a college student or something like that, this can be really, really beneficial because you're able to promote neurogenesis on a daily basis, which means you're optimizing your brain to generate connections to the things that you're constantly putting into your brain. But like I said, you have to have a healthy input to get a healthy output. If you guys don't mind, comment down below and say one thing that you're going to do to improve neurogenesis, or just tell me something that you learned, because I'm really interested to know if my videos are helping anybody. That being said, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. All of the research is in the description. Thank you guys. So neurogenesis, what is it? How can it benefit us? Can it really make a difference in our cognitive What is it, and can it? And this is brain derived neurotrophic factor and nerve. What's it called? Kind of. They're like signals that help your neural. I did do. We did college level research for this, but who's we? I did this. Yes, I also did that. Okay, first, you gotta have a